Hello everybody, my name is Dee and welcome to Books and Quirks. Today I'm going to give you a wrap-up of some of the books that I finished recently. So the first book that I want to talk about is The Night Circus by Erin Morgenstern. Oh my gosh, I love this book so much. I gave it 4 stars. It is an adult fantasy about it revolves around a circus. This circus is very mysterious. There's a lot of mystery surrounding it. It only opens at night and closes at dawn. And it just seemingly pops up in places and cities around the world without notice. There are no advertisements saying the circus is coming. It just is there. And it features a lot of, weird things and some illusion and magic. And within the circus, it follows 2 main characters, Celia and Marco. Celia and Marco, it follows their journey from childhood into adulthood. As children, at least the first half. As children, they are brought up by these also very mysterious men. Celia is brought up by her biological father, who also has a lot of mystery surrounding his life and his existence. And Marco is just brought up by a guardian who is also very mysterious. And they are brought up focusing on improving their magical abilities. They both have magical abilities, knowing that one day they will face an opponent and they will have sort of a magical duel competition with only one left standing. And Celia and Marco are those 2 people. So it really not only revolves around the circus, but also revolves around their characters and this competition and also the competition is very weird. There's a lot of mystery. These 2 guardians don't really give them a whole lot of information. So they're also left in the dark quite a bit. But I really enjoyed this and highly recommended it. So the second book that I finished recently was Purple Hibiscus by Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie. This is a Nigerian author, and I am loving this author so much. I thought I loved her when I read Americana last year, but this book just cemented my love for this author. So this book takes place in Nigeria, and it follows Kambili. Kambili is a 15-year-old girl and her family in Nigeria. Her family is very wealthy. They live in a large compound. Their compound is surrounded by very large walls. They have servants. But inside the house, Kambili's life, she also has a brother. So their life is very structured. Their father is a Catholic fanatic and also is almost obsessive compulsive. He dictates every part of their life, and he schedules down to the minute of what they are to be doing every day. They don't really experience laughter. Almost everything that we find normal in life is a sin in his eyes and in the father's eyes. So they don't ever get to watch TV or have laughter or anything. And then Kambili and her brother get an opportunity to live with their aunt for a while, who is the complete opposite. And her aunt's, the reason they go to live with her is because there's a lot of unrest in the country of Nigeria. And there's a lot of violence going on in the area. So they're sent to live with their aunt, for safekeeping. And for the first time, Kambili and her brother, their eyes are opened to an entire new way of living, of laughter and love and the way it's supposed to be. There are parts of this book that are very difficult to read. It covers some harsh topics and there are some harsh scenes. But I think this book just has so much heart. And I really got a feel not only for the characters, but also for the country and what was going on at that time. I really got a sense that I could almost see it in my mind. And I really absolutely loved this book. Highly recommend it. If you liked Americana, I think you would love this. And if you like this author, if you've listened to her TED Talks or anything like that, I think you would absolutely enjoy this. And yes, I gave this 5 stars. Excellent, excellent book. The next book that I finished recently was Off the Page by Jodi Picoult and Samantha Van Leer. I'm sure you've heard of Jodi Picoult. This book is the sequel to Between the Lines. Sorry. And it follows the same characters, Delilah and Oliver. So in the first book, Delilah finds this book, this fairy tale book, and the characters in the book begin to come alive and even enter the real world where Delilah is. And, crazy stuff happens, but this is a really sweet story. It's a cute, young love story. And there's a lot of funny scenes. In one part of this book, Delilah's dog falls into the book. And in the book, Delilah's dog can all of a sudden be able to speak. And he says things that you would think a dog would say if they could talk. And it was just so fun. I literally started laughing out loud during some of this. It was just a fun read. And I highly recommend it. If you read Between the Lines, then you know the type of book that this is. And I think this was even a little bit better than the first book. So this is a cute YA, and I highly recommend it. So that is all I have for this wrap up, just those 3 books that I wanted to talk about that I finished most recently. So I hope I gave them justice in my, little synopsis and my explanations. I really think that I just enjoyed them so much. It really is a good week when you enjoy all of the books that you read. So that is all I have for you. I hope you enjoyed. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you all very, very soon.